Hi everyone, this is Furkan. Today we're going to be creating predefined weights in our detailed deck entry tool. So picking up from where we left off last time, we're back in our upper deck, and I'm going to click Zone 1 again. And just like we did for the reference graphics entry, we're going to right-click into our deck, but this time we're going to click on Edit Predefined Weights. Once we click that, it's going to tell us that we're in the predefined weight entry up top. And to enter one of our predefined weights, we can either start typing a name, or we can use the buttons on the top right to draw in a shape. This is going to be useful if we have any items that we know that we use often and have a standardized size. For example, totes. So if I come to the description, I can type in tote. I would recommend being more descriptive. So for example, in a real life scenario, if you have water totes that come on and off, or equipment totes or whatever it may be, you can give it a specific name. And then you can give it a known length and width. So let's say 4x8 is a pretty standard size. And then we have this other option over here called VCG above deck. So for example, if I know that my totes are 4 feet tall, I will call this VCG above deck 2 feet because that's the center of that 4 feet height. Now we're going to right click again, and we're going to say Save Changes and Exit Predefined Weights Mode. Now that we've saved our change, if I right-click onto any deck, we're going to see our predefined weight labeled on the bottom. So if I click that now, it's going to place the weight that we've previously defined onto our deck. And we can see that with a VCG above deck of 2 feet, it actually gives us the correct overall height of 187.36. Your width and length are defined as you put in previously, and the CGs are based on where it is located on the deck. So now I can place this where I want. I can hit apply, and I can hit exit, and our number of items have changed and our weights have been entered. Now, the nice thing about predefined weights is that I can go to any other deck. So let's say I go to the lower deck and I choose zone 12. If I right click, we will once again see our predefined weight, and I can place it anywhere I want. And I can enter multiple ones. So if I have multiple totes next to each other, I can place them next to each other. And we can have multiple different predefined weights as well. So if I go back into my predefined weights, I can create a new one. And let's call this one 20-foot container. And we'll once again give it a length and width. So let's call this one 20x8. Now these containers are roughly 8 feet tall, low, so we'll give it a VCG above deck of 4 feet, which is half. Now we've defined our weight. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to say Save Changes and Exit. And that will have created our predefined weight. So if I right click again, we'll see our second predefined weight available as an option, which I can then place. Once I've placed my weight, I'm going to hit apply and exit. And once again, I can go into any deck. So I'll go back to upper deck. I'll go to zone 4 this time. If I right click, we're going to have both of our predefined weights available as options for us. And once again, I can place as many of them as I want. And once I've placed my weights, I can hit apply.
Thanks for watching. That's all for today's video, but you can always learn more by visiting us at www.herbert-abs.com, or you can contact us directly at info@herbert-abs.com.